I woke up this morning with a question deep in my heart. As I first opened my eyes and thanked God for a new day, the question became stronger. I was instantly led to take a look in the mirror, and at that point I asked myself, what do you fear losing? Suddenly, I began to ponder about it and started thinking, is it my life? Is it people? Is it relationships? Is it money? Is it my job? Or is it my belongings? If you ask anyone the same question, they may initially respond with some of the thoughts that began to ramble through my mind. However, I soon realized that the only thing that I fear losing is the presence of God in my life. Understand, I have learned that life is like a vapor. It is here one moment and gone the next. Tomorrow was never promised, therefore I don't fear losing my life. I also understand that people will die and be buried beneath the dirt, as so will I. So I don't fear losing them. Relationships with human beings are uncontrollable and sometimes difficult, so I can live without that. Money means little next to nothing when the stock market crashes or you have no place to spend it, so that's not a major factor in my life. My earthly possessions will soon perish, and I can accept that. However, if I lose fellowship or relationship with my God, then all of the things that I first thought of will crumble. The Gospel according to St. Matthew, the 6th chapter says, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you." Even the Apostle Paul understood that there are times we must be challenged, even losing our freedom. The Apostle Paul demonstrated what it meant to be content. He was most content because he was most satisfied in God. Even while in prison, he was most satisfied with God and therefore content with his circumstances, knowing that these trials would not last forever. The apostle knew how to be content in whatever circumstances he found himself in, as he penned in Philippians, the 4th chapter. His contentment was independent from his circumstances because his satisfaction was not in anything of this world, but it was in God. Even if he found himself in a prison, on a lonely island, or even in a jungle, he knew that God would be there. And if he was content with God and listened to him, he would be let out of that situation. So with that in mind, when God is present in my life and my fellowship is right with him, then all of the other things of my life will fall into its proper place. However, if I lose fellowship with the Spirit of God, if I lose my relationship and my connection to the Spirit of God, then nothing else can stand firmly. Remember, life is a chess game. You must be willing to lose pieces in order to gain position. Whether those pieces are people, relationships, money, jobs, or even your life, remember God's will must be done. 2009 challenges, obstacles, and losses. It brought many burdens and pains for many people. However, my brother or my sister, be inspired just as I am by the words, naked I came